Hi, I'm Mike Wooden, CEO and founder of Get Sponsorship, where we help you get more sponsorship. On average, our clients earn 3 times more sponsorship working with us than if they weren't. And in recent months, our clients have earned over $1 million in new sponsorship revenue, where many people are actually declining in sponsorship. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the key thing that separates good sponsorship seekers from average ones, okay? Most people looking for sponsorship, they rely heavily on what I call the feel-good factor, okay? That is, they position themselves as a really good cause to support. They position themselves as, we do all this great work in the community, it's a really virtuous thing to support us, etc. And most sponsorship seekers play in that space, okay? So they're approaching an organization, they're hoping that they're going to do the right thing, they're hoping that they're going to feel sorry for them, or that they want to do something good in their community. A lot of people call that being a good corporate citizen or corporate social responsibility, whatever you want to call it, okay? The difference between that approach and an approach that works is an approach that works actually understands that businesses are in the business of making money, okay? Businesses all have their own goals, they've all got their own strategic priorities, and they're all trying to move their business forward, okay? Now, you can hope and pray, and you can try and get a business to kind of buy into your cause and want to support you because it's the right thing to do. And sometimes that works, but it is much easier to appeal to a business's strategic priorities and demonstrate to them how you're going to assist them be more successful, okay? Because that is a much easier conversation internally for them to sell, okay? It's a much easier thing for them to get on board with. It's much easier for senior executives and managements to understand, the board, the CEO, etc. These are all the people that are going to be involved in the decision making when you start getting higher up in the amounts of sponsorship you're asking for, okay? In the feel-good space, what I call it, it's highly competitive, okay? Most sponsorship seekers use that as their main approach or as their main angle. Now, when you're playing in that space, you are hoping and praying that whoever you're talking to feels so strongly or feels more strongly towards your cause over and above every other great cause that's out there. And there's a lot of them, okay? That means that you're competing against rehoming puppies, you're competing against child health research, against cancer, you're against cancer research, you are competing against impoverished children, homeless, you're competing against community sports, you're competing against everyone in that space. And there are hundreds and thousands, if not millions of people who compete in that same space. Most brands are getting hundreds of proposals, especially the big ones are getting hundreds of proposals, all with the exact same angle. We're a really good thing to support. You should support us. We're doing lots of great things in the community. With your money, we'll be able to do even greater things, okay? But the business that you're approaching, they did not get to where they are by supporting every single thing like that that came across their desk. In fact, if they supported everything that came across their desk of that nature, they'd likely be broke. They likely wouldn't have a business, okay? Now, they're smart, don't hack the player, hack the game, and appeal to their better interests, okay? So the sponsorship seekers that do really well, they understand what the business's objectives are, what their goals are, how they make money, and they position exactly how they could use that sponsorship to drive some of those strategic outcomes. And that is the key difference between good sponsorship seekers and really average sponsorship seekers, or people who are really successful at sponsorship and get the revenue that they're looking for versus people who struggle along and are struggling to keep the lights on, getting rats and mice or small bits of sponsorship coming through and not knowing if they're still going to be able to operate within a year's time. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you sign up to our fortnightly emails. They're called Get Sponsorship. We put them out every 2 weeks, and they're all designed to help you get more sponsorship. Our clients earn 3 times more sponsorship revenue on average by working with us. than if they were to do it alone. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel and keep notifications on so that you can keep up to date with the latest strategies to help you get more sponsorship.